Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I want to make a little paper bag pocket with a little sort of like notepad journal inside to go on. I've been filling up these slowly. So on the back of this one, I thought I might pop a little paper bag pocket. I might put a little sort of hinge on it as well. We will see, or I might just stick it to the back. So that's the idea. So actually let me just measure that. I think I will probably have it about there. So I'm just going to chop that little end bit off. Let me just get my little guillotine. So roughly there, I think. Now I've got some of my watercolour butterflies and flowers, and I've also got the Time for Tea paper, so I thought I would do this as the journal cover because I thought that was really pretty. And I've already folded up some paper. I've just torn in half. It's an A4 sheet of paper, and I've just torn it in half and folded it in half. And then I've got my little journal pages in there, and it just fits lovely inside here. So I thought I'd fold them first just to make sure that they fit. And then that will just slide in there like that, and it will go on. So it still goes quite flat. I don't want it too bulky. I'm not going to add anything into this. I just want it as extra writing paper, a little extra writing, journal to go in there, because I don't have a lot of room. I tend to fill up my journals and not have too much writing space. So what shall we do? Let's do the cover first. Let's pop this to the side. Now what I want to do, I've got some of these. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put on the top here. But I was thinking maybe something like that. But I do have little things in here. Happiness is a good cup of tea. Could have cake. Maybe I'll just have some little, oh, that might look quite nice. I've got some lace and some ribbon, velvet on there. I've got my lovely little bit of bling just in case, and then we've got some lace. So it's going to be quite simple. Don't necessarily even have to put anything on there. Let's see. I quite like that actually on the front. So let me just see. Do we want the plain, or should we have? Oops. Should I just pop the plain on there? What do you think? Could do, couldn't we? Let me just pull that in. I'm going to just get a pencil and let's just mark that down there, just so I know where to cut. So another one, I'm just sort of like making it up as I go along, but it's not that difficult really. Let's pop that there just in case I need it. Oops, wrong way round. That can just stick inside like that, so I can cut it just on that little mark there. So I just wanted something a little bit extra just to go on the back of that journal, sort of in between two signatures. Let's see what it would look like. So that can go on there. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Well, maybe I could put that down there. Could do. What should I do with that cake? Here it is. Pop that on there like that. Does it look a bit boring? Maybe I will sort of collage it up a little bit. Off we go. I've got all sorts of little bits and pieces here. Put a couple of these on, couldn't I? That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Just adds in that. Yes, I think I will do that. What should we have? Should we have a little bit of this across the top? That one, or pink? This beautiful purple. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Okay, let's do that. Let's just cut this off. So I'll cut that off around there. Bring that in, chop that off. Is that about right? Just lovely. Pop that out of the way, put that out of the way, shall I just ink around this a little bit? Now I'm just wondering whether to stick these down. What do you think? What do you reckon? Should I just stick those down so it goes in the back? I think I might. What should we use? Should we use a little bit of this? I'm just going to go in, oops, just on this front bit. Just squash that closed. So then when you open it up like that, it just opens up one at the back. Let's just see if that works. Let's have a look. Let's pop that in there like that. Will that fit now? Oh, gosh. Let's see. I think it will. Yes, that does. It looks better with that closed. I might actually pop something over the top of that. What do you think? Let's see. Let's just glue it on first. Oh, actually, let me just ink it. I popped a new little inky thing on here, which I use. They're like the things to stop your chair slipping on the floor, and they're self-adhesive, but they stick on really well and they last a lot longer than the foamy ones. So that's what I use. So let's ink that. Let's take this piece, just give it a little bit of ink around there. So yes, I've been filling up the journal gradually today. Let's add a little bit of ink around the edges of here. Just a little bit. Just wondering whether I could put something around there. Let me see what we can do. There we go, that will do. That will do. Okay, before I stick that on, what shall we put across the top? Because I might be able to just fold an extra piece there. Probably use another piece of this actually. What do you think? Just to fold it over the top, doesn't really matter which way. Let's just bring this out. Okay, actually I'm going to just fold that first. Just fold it over the top of that, so then I've got a nice little fold line. So what I was thinking, let's just measure that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oops. I was just thinking of slipping that in, maybe this way around. Oh gosh. Glue that on, if I can, on the top. Okay, I think that will work. A little bit fiddly, but I think it will work. Let's just open that out. You see what I mean? I'm going to pop it in there. Maybe I think I need to cut a little bit more off. I think that's probably the problem. Let me just snip a tiny little bit more off. There we go, that's better. There we go. And then that just makes it a little lip on there, I think. And then that can just sit on top. Yes, I think so. That's what we shall do. Let's pop some glue on. Pop some glue on like that. Pop that in. It's a little bit fiddly, but I think it's worth it. There we go. Squash that down. There we go, that's better. So then when you want to put your journal in, then it's just going to slip in and you're not going to get it caught. There we go. A little bit fiddly, but worth it. And then that can just sit on top like that. I'm going to just glue stick this piece on. There we go. Nice big lot of glue stick. Pop that in. And we had a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. Perfect. You could even, now I've got that nice on top on there, I could even add just a little bit of that just to cover that up, couldn't we? Put that on there. I like that. Let's put this one on. Well, I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. Had a lovely Mother's Day. All of you that were celebrating Mother's Day, I hope you all had a lovely, lovely day. We had our barbecue yesterday and it was lovely. It was so nice. And it was very quiet. It was nice and quiet. All you could hear was the little birdies. It was fabulous. There we go. That looks good, doesn't it? Just a nice simple one. Look at the state of my glue stick. Pop that in there. Hide that inside. Lovely. Now what was I going to put on here? I was going to put our lovely little cakes. And then this is half of the postcard. I tore it in, or I cut it in half. One of the little postcards. What was the other one? I was going to use this one. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe I could just pop one on, or one of the little. Actually, I quite like that. That looks nice, doesn't it? What would it look like with the pink over the top on there? Yes, I think I'll do that actually. That looks good. I'm going to add some little bit of tacky glue for this one on here. So this is nice and quick and simple really. So it's only a little brown sandwich bag. You could always sort of like make a bag out of sort of packaging as well if you had lots of packaging, which we all tend to do, don't we? You could make a little bag. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. Oops. Now what should we put behind here? What do I have? Anything on here? Can we see that? Not really, can we? It's a bit see-through. What do we have up here? Oh, what have I got? I've got my little bag of bits and pieces here. Oh, maybe we could have a little bit of shiny. Let's see, should we have a little bit of blingy behind? That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, I quite like that. Let's just have a little bit of this. Take it, chop it off. Tends to curl up though, look, doesn't it? I'm not sure which way round this is supposed to go. But I'm going to just stick it on. Let's get a little bit of glue all over there. Let's see what we can do. Scrunch that up, look at that. Perfect. Oh, look at that. That looks nice, doesn't it? Then we're going to have a little bit of this lovely pink. This is what I got. I coloured this with some of my inks. It's just a little bit of velvet ribbon which I coloured. So I'm going to stick that along here. Now what I need to do, I do need to sort of just melt that edge there. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it off here. And then we'll have to sort of melt this edge as well. There we go. Just stops it from fraying. think that was the right edge, yes. Okay, pop those bits over there for a minute. All the way along. There we go. Oh look, we've even got a little bit of this. Don't think this one goes with what we got in the journals though, does it? Do you think it will? I don't think it really matters, does it? I suppose we've got pink. I've used it before, so that looks really nice actually on there, doesn't it? Where's the cakes? Here's the cakes. Oh, that looks great. I love it. Okay, a little bit of this. A little bit of hot glue. Pop that on there. Lovely. How many have we got? 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's pop those on. Blob of glue on there. Oh, that looks really nice, doesn't it? So you never know what you've got in your little stashy bit. Oh look, I've got glue on there now. Oh, let me dry that, and I might be able to wait until that's dry. Might be able to pick it off. Okay, now that's stuck on there, so I'm going to have to stick this little pocket down as well now, aren't I? Oh, I do like it. How pretty. Let's pop a little bit of glue that side and glue this side. Just stick that up. Okay. So these are just those little bags. I didn't really show you, did I? It's just the little sandwich bags like this, which I think you can get all over the place, everywhere. I don't think it really matters what country you're in. I'm sure you can pick up a sandwich bag. There we go. So it's only a little one. I don't want it to open right up because I just want it to be quite flat. So if I put that on there, which looks really pretty, but I need some more of those then, don't I? Which I don't have in here. But maybe I can do that in a minute. That looks really, really nice actually, doesn't it? Let's do this one. Oh gosh, I'm so covered in glue. Okay, let me just do the ends of this. Do be careful when you do this. It only sort of melts it. Doesn't actually catch fire. Well, it probably will if you leave it there for long enough, but if you're careful, do be careful. There we go. A little bit of glue, and we stick that on. So the little bit of paper that you put over the top of this, it doesn't really matter, this piece, it doesn't matter. It can be just an odd scrap piece, can't it? Oh, it's a little bit too long, because you don't really see it unless you're going to... Now what I'm going to just add a tiny bit of glue to this. I'm not going to use the lighter just in case I catch the whole thing on fire. So there we go, just add a little bit of tacky glue on there to hold it in place. Fabulous, look at that, that's so pretty. Do I have any more? I've got so many bits and pieces all over the place. We'll have to go and find some little flowers, so our little roses in a minute. Doesn't that look pretty? Now, that's the outside. Let's do the little journal. Oh, I don't need that one. Pop that up there. What I do need, so all as I did on here, just torn the paper in half, I think. So we've got 1 page, 2 page. It's only 4 pages of A4 paper. That's all. So that's not a lot. And on this one, I have printed on the back as well, so it matches. So what are we going to do? We'll pop this in here. like this, just out there, I think. Just sort of eyeball it. Put that over there. There we go. That's perfect. I want to get it quite level, so if I do that and then just mark it with my pencil. Oops, broken pencil. Take my little cutter, pop that in there. There we go. And cut that along there. Perfect. What do you think? That fits lovely, doesn't it? Look at that. Just beautiful. I've got lovely little butterflies on there. I wasn't going to do anything. I think I'll just ink round the edge just a little bit. To tie it in, to secure it in, I think I'm just going to staple it with my stapler, I think. Just a little bit of ink. Not that you can see it, but it just gets rid of that little white line on there. Perfect. Okay, that can go in. Let's just open this up like that. Get a few of my little clips. There we go. I'm going to get my stapler. Got my nice big one, which I love. So we want to go this way, don't we? Do we want, yes, we want to go this way. So let me just, I've got a little mark on here, which I've added. Oh look, I've got glue stuck to my fingers. Just here, I've marked where the middle is. Do you know what I mean? So if I line that up with the middle of here, it should be in the right place. But we shall see. We shall see. Let's just... There we go. Oh, that's pretty much in the middle. A little bit over, but that's not bad, is it? So let's just pop that in there like that. Okay. There we go. Lovely. That's nice, quick and simple, isn't it? So we've got this lovely, super simple little journal. Now, do you think we should pop a little bit of this down here? Look at that. Oops. That's lovely, isn't it? So it all matches. Now I need some, then I could add a little bit of the flowers. Let me just get some flowers. 2 seconds. Okay, so there we go. I've got my little bag of flowers. It's these lovely little pinky ones. These are so pretty. So I like these ones. I do love this purpley colour, but I do like these now. I think these are probably my favourite at the moment. Let's pop all those over there. Okay, well, before I forget, let me just pop some on here. Which way round do they go? This way. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, that's so pretty. I bet you guys have got these. These are from, where did I originally get these from? I think you can probably get them off Amazon. I think you can get them off Amazon now. These look a little bit lighter. Oh, I see, they're all different, aren't they? Oh, no, it's not. This is the one, isn't it? These two are different colours. This is a brighter pink and that's a lighter pink. Oh, I've got 2 different ones there. Oh, I need the darker one then. So where did I get those two from? I don't know. I need to go with the same colour. 2, 4, 6, 7. Not that there's a huge amount of difference in it. Right, there we go. Pop that to the side. Look, I've got another purple ones there. I've got them everywhere. Look at that. That's so cute, isn't it? Shall I have all of them, or shall I just have 3? Actually, I quite like just the 3 on there. Decisions. That looks a little bit better, I think, doesn't it? Not so sort of top heavy. Let's add a little bit of glue. Might have them just going around that way as well. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty, isn't it? God, I don't make a mess. Lovely. And this one, maybe I'll use the lighter ones on this side. Not sure whether I like that dark bit there. Let's go from there to there. I think I just cut it off. I can use that for making a little flower. I'll use that to make a little flower later. Okay, I'm going to just seal the ends, but again, like I did before, if you don't have a light or anything, just add a little bit of glue, because that's worked pretty well as well on there. It shouldn't unravel. Okay, let's add a little bit of glue to here. Pop it on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? What was I going to do? Was I going to use the lighter ones? Just pop that like that. That looks pretty, doesn't it? There we go. Lovely. So I've got this lovely little journal. So let's put these to the side. Oh, I love it. This is gorgeous. So let's hope it does fit in there nicely. Yes, it does. Look at that. Slides it in there perfect. And look how flat that is. Because that's only 5 pieces of paper really, because once we've got the outside piece on. And then again, we can pop little things in there. I think that's a little bit too big. What else have we got? Oh, I got the little circle ones, which I like. Oh, maybe I'll pop a couple of those in. Look at these. I might back those with something or do something because they look a little bit unfinished. But look at that. That's lovely. So what I was going to do is pop this, oopsie daisy, on to the back of here and attach that to the back. So this will be... I'm not quite sure which was the front one. So this will be sort of like the middle journal. Can you see how thick they're getting already? And then that will go in that middle bit as something a little bit different. But I think I might attach it to here with something, maybe a little bit of fabric. So I'm just hoping. I've been working on my cover. Can you see? That's all right. That's not bad. That's not going to be too fat. I've got lots to go in it though. We shall see. Big fat journal. Full of loveliness though. But lovely. So yeah, I have been adding bits and pieces into this. So I've been beavering away. That's lovely. So we've got a lovely little paper bag pocket with a journal. And that's lovely. I think I'm going to just leave that plain because I quite like that. On there, so it's a nice just little one you can pull out and journal in and pop in there. So there we go guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fab rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.